Hi everybody, I'm the CEO of ASUS. Now I'm here to talk to all the users here. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Welcome back to the Philippines.
Yeah.
The last time you were here, you were actually launching the Zenfone 2 family of phones.
Yeah.
Today, what are you launching here today, sir?
Actually, today we launched 4 products. The first one we call the Zenfone 2 Deluxe. The second one is the Zenfone Selfie. The third one is the Zenfone 2 Laser. The fourth one is the Zenfone 2 Max. So we announced the 4 members.
4 new members.
Yeah, 4 new members.
Family.
Yeah.
Okay. So, unlike the phones that you actually launched a few months ago, a lot of 3 of these phones are now using Qualcomm Snapdragon chips.
Yeah.
So, for people who don't know, you have had a very long history with Intel as your primary partner when it comes to processors. We're kind of interested. What happened there? Why did you go with a Qualcomm processor? Why did you move away from Intel? Was it something about thermal issues? Was it performance? What made you actually change your mind?
Actually, today we have launched 4 new members, and actually one of this one, the highest, the premium one, we call the Zenfone 2 Deluxe. It's Intel. So that means actually for this year and next year, we found the Intel processor, their performance is really good. This is the first one, but I think they cannot address the mainstream product or mainstream high product. So this is why, we try to provide the best user experience to the users. If I just support a high-end product, the premium product, and I think it's not good for the most of the users. So this time I think we choose the Intel in the premium, in the high-end one, and Qualcomm in the Selfie, Laser, and Max. So that still means we don't give up the Intel, but based on the best combination that the Qualcomm has the full spectrum, but the Intel now can only support the high end. So this is high end and actually Deluxe. Actually, the Atom from our testing everything is the Atom. It's a G38 3580. It's the 2.3 gigahertz, and it's Atom. It's a PC grade CPU, and it's also PC grade 4 gigabyte. So for the Intel one, since Intel can only support the high end, so we move the Intel to this Intel CPU and 4 gigabyte RAM and 128 gigabyte storage. So this kind of put all the PC feature and performance into the 5.5-inch smartphone. That's for the Intel position. And the others, for the mainstream, or those products, we still use the Qualcomm. This kind of combination, I think, is the best fit to the user benefit.
Okay. Because the reason why I asked is, if I remember correctly, your Zenfone 4 actually was really a budget-centered phone, but also used an Intel processor before. This was the first generation. You think that the new generation of Intel chips, essentially what you're saying is, the new generation of Intel chips are being relegated to the high end.
Only for this year and next year.
Only for this year and next year.
And maybe in 2007, maybe they will come back to the mainstream. Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the Zenfone Deluxe, because you announced this back in India during that Zenfone Festival. You announced the Zenfone Deluxe 128 gig. So we thought that was like the limit of the Zenfone Deluxe until you actually announced it when you were in Brazil. And then you announced a 256 gig version of the Zenfone Deluxe. Now you are probably one of the few companies, or I think the only company that I can remember or I can think of off the top of my head that has a phone that has a 256 gigabyte phone.
Maybe the unique one.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to actually release a phone that had that much memory or that much storage?
I think actually for that one we call a special edition, the deluxe special edition, and actually we try to address the gaming user. Gaming user means normally for the gaming user they like the gaming look design, and then the very powerful CPU and storage and the DRAM. So we announced the Zenfone 2 Deluxe Special Edition in the year because a lot of gaming users they like this kind of they like powerful. They just gaming user CPU must be powerful, DRAM must be powerful, graphics everything high end. This is what the gaming user wants. So it's for the gaming user. So this is the one, and I think this is why we support that. Yeah.
Will you be doing something along the same lines for example, your other product lines? Because looking at the pricing for the Zenfone Deluxe, the 128 gig compared to the top of the line Zenfone, the price difference isn't that huge. I mean, we've seen worse prices in other phones and for other companies. So from the jump from 64 gig to 128 gig isn't that much. That's only probably, I don't know, it's around 3,000 pesos, probably around $30, $40, right?
Yeah.
So do you plan to do something similar to this to, for example, the Zenfone Selfie, other mid-range phones in your lineup? Or will this be just a high-end thing for your phone?
Yeah, we try to support the best feature and best equipment for the user, like for the selfie. The user can originally the SoC support like a 2 gigabyte, 3 gigabyte, and actually we give the user 3 gigabyte and like a 32 gigabyte, this kind of features. So I think we try to provide the best DRAM, the best storage for the user and the cost delta. For this kind of high end, we want to execute our empowering luxury for everyone to enjoy this kind of mission. So when we add the storage, when we add the DRAM, we almost sometimes we only reflect the cost.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the concept of the empowering luxury for everyone. Means the function, the feature, the function can be very high. The user experience can be very good, but we want the price can be very attractive. Yeah, this is my mission that try to build up this kind of empowering luxury, and for everyone. It's a conflict, both conflict and sometimes empowering luxury means that the product we need to build up the product. We need to design the product to be the same level as the iPhone like iPhone 6 and or Samsung high end. But for everyone means the price must be very attractive. So sometimes both conflict. But to me, since this is my dream, my unique mission, I want to drive. So this is why for the config, I try to give more premium to the user, but still affordable.
Let's slightly just go back to a previous topic about processors. So you talked about Intel will be relegated to the high end.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have plans to actually use Qualcomm Snapdragon chips in other high-end devices?
A10, A20, this kind of.
In A20 or probably not A10 because it's
actually A10, A20 are also under consideration.
So you're not
in our new future. So I think definitely Intel we have the more than 20 years of the relationship with ASUS has more than 20 years of relationship with Intel, but try to provide the best user experience. The final choice is from the user side. So if our evaluation is that the Qualcomm high-end can provide more benefit to the user, definitely we will switch to Qualcomm actually. So the decision is not from ASUS side, the decision is from the user side.
The fans.
Yeah, from the fans. So fan can decide. So it's a very it's a lot of complication that it related to the performance, it related to the camera, it related to the power consumption, it's a lot of things.
So
include modern quality. So I think we based on a lot of parameter we have, and we will check with the user and fans, and then decide which one is the best for the high end.
So does this also apply to, for example, MediaTek? Because MediaTek is a time
X20 maybe.
Yeah, they have been pushing out a lot of really affordable but powerful processors.
Actually, 3 companies are also in my radar.
Okay.
Now I think I accept those 3 company solution. Yeah, actually, but now. Based on this year, the Intel in the high end, and Qualcomm in the mainstream and the mainstream high.
Okay.
Actually, we have the one part that we call the Zenfone Go.
Yeah, that's
based on MediaTek.
end.
Yeah. So, but this year, this is the way. But still may change because based on the real strengths and weakness, still may change. Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait for CES next year.
CES, I don't think. It's only like 4 months from now.
5 months
so
away.
Basically, maybe still the high end, mainstream, maybe not this time. Yeah.